It's like 5 o'clock in the morning right now. I haven't been able to sleep for like the past week. I am so exhausted, bro. I am so tired of having to explain to these small-minded people why we should not be getting killed in the streets. I'm tired of creating these elaborate examples, trying to equate simple things to our lives so these people can get it. Breaking down shit to a 3rd grade level so they would understand what we talking about. This shit is annoying, bro. In 5th grade, I had this white teacher. Her name was Miss D. She's my favorite teacher of all time. Mad cool. I would visit her as I grew up. I would visit her all the time. And we even got each other on social media, right? She commented on one of my posts and she says, "I could never understand how you feel. Just know that I stand with you." And the fact that she commented that, I was like, I'm glad you see it. And I would change that understand to relate. Because I always say, you don't have to relate. You just have to understand. I don't blame anybody for not being able to relate to black people being killed in the streets. If you ain't black, you're not gonna relate. But you have to understand what we talking about. You have to understand how we be feeling. So these people out here, not even, these white people out here who just don't get it, but they don't want to get it. They want to stay blind. They don't want to see it though. Being black is different. Being black is different. It's so different that I don't think people even know there's 2 different type of talks. When y'all give y'all kids the talk, y'all talking about birds and the bees. When black people give their kids a talk, they talking about police and injustice. It's 2 different types of talks. When black parents give young black kids talks, when you go outside, don't do this. When you go outside, don't wear that. If you get pulled over, put your hands on the dashboard. Oh, if this happens, go about it this way. Comply. Keep your hands where they can see them. When you do this, do that. These are the type of talks they giving young kids. Because we've been getting killed in the streets. Being black is different. And then I always see these people comment, "Oh, what about black and black crime? Y'all don't care when black people kill other black people." That's a damn lie. That is a damn lie, bro. But when black people, when Tyrone kills Lil Ray, Tyrone going to jail. Tyrone get locked up. I don't understand why when cops kill black people, y'all bring up black and black crime. There's a such thing as white and right crime, but we call that serial killers. But whatever, I'll let y'all slide, I guess. My question would be to that point, black on black crime. Do you hold cops to a higher standard than you do civilians? That would be my question. If you hold cops to a higher standard than you do civilians, that means cops should not be doing some things that regular civilians do. If you see a cop doing regular people stuff, you be thinking, damn, he on the job right now? Do you hold cops to a higher standard than civilians? If your answer is yes, cool. They be like, if you don't want to die, then don't do nothing illegal. Bet. On March 13th, Breonna Taylor was shot 8 times in her own apartment by the police. They said that was executing a drug warrant. But then they said they got the wrong apartment. If I ran up in your house or apartment and I killed somebody you love, And my reply was, my bad, I was looking for somebody else. Would you be angry? Picture your father, or your mother, or your brother or sister laying face down in the dirt with a big buff black dude kneeling on their neck. And you standing right there and you can't stop it. Picture your parents, your mother's last word, your father's last word being, I can't breathe. And you watching it, you watching them die. Would you be angry? If I ran up in your crib and shot somebody you love, you'd be angry. If somebody kneeled on your mother and father's neck until they stopped breathing, you would be angry. But I'm a regular civilian. So imagine the anger when it's happening by the people that y'all hold at a higher standard. Then y'all talk about the rioters and the looters. Every time something happens, y'all look at what people do in response and y'all just run with it. Y'all never look at why people are doing what they're doing. This shit is so frustrating. You worrying about a damn Target, but a TV, some sneakers, and a damn waffle maker don't equate to somebody's life. Y'all complaining about a damn riot. February 4th, 2018, Super Bowl 52. The Eagles won the Super Bowl. And people rioted in the streets in celebration. Y'all rioted in the streets in celebration for a damn football game. Y'all burned buses down. Yo. You know what the news called it though? These fans are getting excited, a little too excited. These fans are rowdy fans. They were called excited fans on the news. They were not called thugs. They were not called criminals. They were called excited fans. Bro, people rioted and looted because they won a football game. Because their favorite team won a football game. They took to the streets and burned shit and flipped over shit, smiling while they did it, laughing while they did it, and stole shit. People are rioting and looting now. Why? Because there are innocent black people being killed in the streets. Now, I don't condone the riot and looting it. I do not condone the riot and looting it. But you're not gonna tell me what to do with my anger when nobody's doing nothing else. These people won the Super Bowl and started rioting, and you gonna comment like on the news and start spreading it like these people are criminals. They deserve George Floyd would not want. What the fuck do you know about what George Floyd want? This idiot was on the news saying this is a good day for George Floyd. George Floyd is dead. Stupid. Big idiot. I don't condone the rioting and looting. The peaceful protest, I'm here for it, bro. I am here for it. But like I said, these TVs and these sneakers, they don't amount to nobody's life. Y'all complaining about that. Y'all taking what people are doing and trying to negate what we doing it for. Y'all talking about it should be peaceful. Y'all shouldn't do that. When they was kneeling, you complained about it. Nobody was rioting when people was kneeling. It was peaceful kneeling. Y'all complained about it. Kneeling is disrespecting the flags, disrespecting the troops. Wow. They make Black Lives Matter. Nobody rioting. No, that's disrespectful because all lives matter. It's not just about black people. I'm sorry. When was the last time somebody white was in abundance? In abundance. Multiple people every year that were Caucasian getting bodied by the cops. It's so baffling to me because they not just killing grown ass men, they killing kids. Tamar Rice was a kid. Cops killed him. Philando Castile had his child in the back seat. They shot into the car, killed him. And it's crazy that you a cop, but you fear for your life. I can be unarmed, but you fear for your life. And that they say black people use the race card and the victim card. They say we play the victim all the time, but yet every complaint you fearing for your life, but we playing the victim. You fearing for your life, but every time we end up dead. So how are you gonna tell people who've been seeing people get killed that look just like them what to do with their anger. You kneeling, you shouldn't do that. Oh, you making Black Lives Matter posts, you shouldn't do that. Oh, now you out there looting, you shouldn't do that. This built up anger, we don't know what to do with it. You have no right what to tell us to do with it because you cannot relate. You ain't living this. Me and my friends have been in situations where a white person would use the cops as a threat on us. Like, I'ma call the cops. Y'all know, y'all don't gotta worry about your father waking you up in the morning crying because he's scared. Not about him, but about you. My father called me in tears telling me that he's scared for me. He's scared about me dying out here, bro. That's why it's like, I would go to one of these protests, but if something popped off, I swear I'm not backing down from none of them, bro. We really can't do nothing. We really can't do nothing. And you complaining about rioting and looting. You lucky we're not dropping bodies. I'm so angry, dude. Cause it's not just me. Like, if my sister went back to college and something happened to her on campus, I'm not calling a cop. We not calling cops over here. If something happened to any, y'all are lucky. Y'all are so lucky. How many of us gonna die before? How many people gonna die before we start? I ain't even. When I see a all lives matter, when I see a blue lives matter, y'all shouldn't be criminals, y'all shouldn't be doing illegal stuff. I'm done talking, bro. I'm done talking. I don't want to talk. And these cops are showing up with riot gear on. They showing up with shields and riot gear to unarmed protesters. You ready for war? Because if you was ready for war for real, y'all are so lucky. Y'all are so lucky black people not trying to take shit over. Y'all are so lucky. But you strapped up like we got AR-15s. But when them good old white boys was running around with AR-15s, when they was protesting just COVID to be over, you protesting for COVID to be over and you got a damn gun strapped around you, throwing a tantrum because you don't want a disease, you don't want to be quarantined. So they was burning shit too. And then Trump was like, the governor needs to just have a heart or something and put out the fire. The fact that Philando Castile was in the front seat of his car with his woman and child in the back seat. Cop pulled up, he told them he has a firearm. He said, I'm going to reach for my license and wallet. Cop said for him to do so. He then shot him with his child in the back seat. He fired in the car with a child in it. But Dylan Roof, bitch ass, can kill a church full of black people. Cops will go in, detain him, put a vest on him, take him out peacefully, and take that little bitch to get a fucking burger. Black Lives Matter, fuck y'all.
Isn't that ironic? Your attitude's unjust. And when election comes, you asking us for our trust. The land of the free, the home of the brave. You say this is America and everyone is safe. With your right hand on your chest and a smile on your face. And you see a black man and you turn and you say, why you here, boy?